It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go on your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Paid to kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Bring it up!
Set, hut, Lujo, Coco, 15 on it, 15 on it.
I smell fear in that offense.
Set, go, let's go.
On first down, Wayne. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. Now he'll let this one go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10.
Deuce. Alpha. Hey, Charlie.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Check Mike 99.
Here we go.
It comes at 1, and it's Brady. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Hey, set. 53.
Let's go one more.
1st and 10.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. We got 4.
Alert. Hey, seam 6.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Give me some.
Brady now on 1st down. Looking deep for Julio. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
Watch out. Check Mike 54.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it at the 15. That one goes for 30 yards.
Let's go.
Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ray. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
SOS.
Watch the twist.
Shift.
Pick the edge. Go.
They'll try the left side. It's Ray. And he stopped immediately there. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
on,
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Right there. 54. Right there. 50.
To throw is Prescott. That's complete to Slayton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Check 49.
Safe.
Check.
Right stone. Travel. Hot, go.
They'll run for it with Humphrey. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
All day, dog.
Watch here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Throwing.
Check.
Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Here's the option left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Falcons 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
42's the mic. 42's the mic. Night.
Alert!
Shit!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check. Hey, alert 3. Go Bandit.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, Beckett.
On play action, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Jones. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Hit your tight end, let him get some rack. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
There we go. Nice move.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Bravo. Check 26, check 26. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Rip.
Now Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. 45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
45.
From a shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36.
That's what I'm talking about.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard. Now a toss play. This is Pumphrey. And the ball is knocked out. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Brady. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only -3. 2nd and 7. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
42. Come on, Ozzy! Ozzy! Check 4. He's coming. Hey, 66. We got double. Hey, Alabama.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gray. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9.
Check three. Regular.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
72.
Again, it'll be Freeman. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Gus Edwards, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. That seemed on unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead. I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief, that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking of future weeks, maybe when the game's closer.
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Watch the boot.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Check 43. Check. Lucky.
Alpha.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
That's good.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Hey, high 7.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
You go night-night. Go night-night. Slam. 380.
On 2nd and 9. Brady. Flush to his right. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
20.
Move there. Jim.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Watch twist. We need 3 lead now. Go. Mike, not.
It's going to be a long day.
Check it.
It's going to be a long
Check three. Shadow.
Watch safety creeping.
Hey, hey.
From the 39. Brady. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
5-2 is the mic. Mike's 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Not here.
52 is the mic right here, over there. Right?
72.
Is the mic.
Here we go. Mike 52. Hey, Echo.
It's our time. This is our time, guys.
Check it.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Very good return that time.
Here we go.
18 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And getting our first update now from Nashville. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Check.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 2nd and 3. Brady. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Brady going to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now a play fake. Brady. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Wait, that round 80?
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Sugar.
On 1st down, Brady.
4 down.
Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Down, Devontae Freeman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a first down following a gain of 3. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and 1, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 and more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
At the 36.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Alert! Check that. We want Mike 52, right? 50.
To throw is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Gold 50.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
I got you. Buzz. Show it A. Alpha.
52 is the Mike. Right here, over there, right? 52 is the Mike.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming. Regular. Back. Alert.
On 3rd down, Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they're in the 50-50 balls. They got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just...
Oh, Prescott stripped.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. I think ultimately you can look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Brady. Left side completion to Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. Brady now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Keeps your assignments. Let it in, they did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run again with Pumphrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt for the return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Hey, check it.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check it, reload. Hey, Charlie.
Out, 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 out.
Check 25, check 25.
Both bandit. Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Switch.
Let's go on. No, 66. Hit.
From the 17, Brady. The loop, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Tom Brady sacked.
Wait, set. Ready. Protein. Hey, both 66.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Get in the weight room. Switch.
Hey, 66.
Check nickel.
Ozzy. Smoke. Sugar.
Watch the ball.
Check Mike 99.
Hey, I'm coming after you.
Check it, reload.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady. And that will be incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Taking it about the 36. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
On the set. Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. You ain't doing nothing today.
Prescott on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Play action. action now. Prescott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. To throw again on second down. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a fourth and goal. They'll try and run this. It's Comfort. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He's trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's only able to get it to right around the 3. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have been big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And they work this out past the 25. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Wait, that's 53!
Watch tight end.
Four down. Shadow!
On first down, it's Freeman able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
That's it, baby. Wait, that's 53!
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3.
Coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Check Mike 99, Mike 99.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Shadow!
Babies cry all the way back home.
Check Mike 99. Hey, Alpha!
Let's go, D.
Check Mike 99, Mike 99. Hey, Alabama.
Here's Brady. Going up top. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
No chance. Hey, Haywood.
52.
Watch twist.
He's coming. Double up.
Gold 50.
He's coming. Double up.
Hey, gold 66. Check 24. No. Off.
Shoot.
Regular.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
That's good for Falcons.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game.
6-yard line.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A gain of 3, second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm here all day. Hey, 66.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Big edge.
Q draw Corkers.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch switch. Shift. Ozzy. Bravo.
Hey, Mike 52.
It's been a long day for you.
Brady going to go on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Come on now.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Switch up.
They run with Pumphrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Watch 54. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. He's got a 1st down past the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
16 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Pumphrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the 1st quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Vikings, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
seam is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0.